Okay, looks like the camera's working. So, I said I would document this poly process a little bit. This is my B-25 Mitchell. I masked off all the sensitive areas. Then I didn't want that satin on, like nice shiny see-through windows. I don't want to satin them. So I have masked stuff off and places like that might get compromised when I build it. Although I don't plan on laying this on heavy enough for that to be a problem. But still, something to think about. But here we go. And I'm using the Minwax polyurethane spray, and it is a warm satin clear. And here we go. I've had a kerosene heater warming this enclosed porch up a little for a while. So, it's almost 60 degrees in here. Anyway, here we go. See how it turns out. I don't need to lay on much. I want to seal my decals. This is the big thing. And I'll kind of shoot down so I'm not shooting it in the battery hat. I don't want to compromise anything in there. I can go light here and around the bottom. The thing with this satin is it's going to dry just the way this thing looked when it came out of the box, which is good. And I don't really have to worry about the bottom. The whole purpose of doing this is to put a layer of sunscreen on it. So, with that thought in mind, come on. Oh well. I don't have three hands. I don't have one to spray and one to hold the plate at the angle I want it at. But, and whoops, you don't need to see the underneath the table. Okay, so I don't want to plug up areas like the retract doors and anything like that. So I'm not going to be overly concerned with the bottom of it. The bottom is not going to take the sun. Like top, let's get that out of the way. I got a warm gloss that would, what this looks wet is what that would look dry, but I don't want it to be overly shiny, and that sounds like the mail lady or somebody out there beeping on. Guess I gotta go look. So, we'll stop here, carry on later. Okay, that was the mail lady with a package, so I'm glad I went out. But anyway, of course again I masked off some clear plastic window, and I put the elevators up so I'm not squirting directly into the hinges. I don't want them to bind up. But and really, I don't need to put much more on than that. It'll dry satin. You won't even know I did it. It's perfect. That's what we want. When that sets up, of course, I'll flip it over and do the bottom side the same way. I'll put the elevators completely down to block it from getting in the hinges there. And, yeah, should be golden. Get you back in a little bit. Oh, wait a minute. I can, gotta do the front sides of my vertical stabilizers. Not only is this a sunscreen protective, but it'll also seal my decals. Alright. Again, close those hinges up a little. Kind of something like that. Alright. Oops. Don't want that. That would have messed my day up. Okay. Okay. I guess that's it for now. I gotta give that an hour or two to flash out. And then come back and do the other sides. I really don't need to concern myself with the bottoms, but anyway. I want to get these done so I can take them back to the hangar and grab the wings, engine nacelles, and do them up. Pausing for now. Be back in a bit. Okay. Checking the status here, and everything is looking pretty dang good. That wanted to stick a little, but that didn't. That's good. Alright. It's gone to a nice satin finish, which is pretty much where it started. I keep that warbird appearance. Okay. And like I said earlier, this whole poly process, you just want to get the tops of the surfaces so the sun don't turn them into popcorn. Alligator skin, whatever you want to call it. I got no sharp mist lines or anything, so I'm going to consider that one done. I'm not going to do the bottom. I still got to do this side of the vertical stabilizers. I'll do them real quick. And then do the aft fuselage. And then bring over the wing panels, the engine nacelles. Here we go. I'm going to now delicately get these vertical stabilizer and rudders. And notice I got the rudder kicked so that I'm not gonna, get in the angle of the way I'm gonna spray. I won't drive it into the hinges. And I'll get light around the servos. But here we go. That's all it's going to take. That shouldn't gum anything up. Hopefully. Now, alright, now for this. And just like the fuse, I'm not going to get too worried about the bottom. I'm going to shoot it straight down. I don't want to drive this into that servo. That's all it's needed for that. Maybe if I can get this to balance a little bit, like, I'll see what I can conjure up. Hey. Hey, maybe this bottle cap. Gotta get creative. Yeah. So we'll let that sit until it flashes off, and all goes back to a matte finish, dries to the touch, and then I'll do the wing panels and the tops of them anyway. And set it all aside, and later I'll unmask everything, and I'll be ready for the assembly session. Catch you on the next one. Okay, camera's going. Okay, this is one part of the plane I am going to do the underneath with, because when you get done a flight, can't taxi into pits, can't say AMA rules, so you wind up grabbing the plane on the underneath, and you get oils off your skin. So I am just going to do a quick spritz on the bottom of that real quick, and I don't want to do the bottom if I don't have to, because I don't want to gum up my gear doors. So I'm just going to give this a quick spritz on the bottom. Something like that. I don't want to gum up my flaps either. So that's those. And I'll flip these over and be right back. Okay, now tops of the wings, shoot them at an angle so I don't drive it into the flap hinges. And I'm not going to do the underneath of these. I think it's a little more work to do it with a spray, with masking and everything. But there they are. A little bit more right here. And there's all the pieces done. I got a coat of sunscreen on them. That's the only advantage I see to doing this, and also sealing your decals. This is it. The poly session's done. Next it will be unmasking everything and getting ready to do the build. Alrighty, so we'll catch you on the next one. Bye.